Hi everybody, my name is Heather Coleman and thank you for joining today's Learn video. Today we are going to talk about shielding. What is it? Why is it important? And how can you know that you're doing it correctly? So first of all, I want to say that there's really no sort of like by the book right or wrong for everybody. So in other words, what works best for you is what's right for you. And that might be the same techniques that works really well for your yoga instructor or your medium or your best friend, or maybe it's different, right? So let's talk about what shielding is specifically. To understand this whole concept, we must first understand and accept the fact that we have an aura, an energetic body, which we all do. And the funny thing is, our soul, our sort of greater consciousness, our deep subconscious always knows this. Our conscious mind forgets this when we come into the human vehicle and embark on an earthly life journey. So the deep part of us never forgets that we have an aura. It's almost like I like to explain to people, we have to relearn all of this and remember this again. And it's sort of interesting and fun. Now, the aura extends about roughly 3 to 6 feet from the physical body. If you want to learn more about your aura, what it is, what it's made up of, scroll through my channel. We've got lots about that, about the layers of it, the chakras associated with it, and we're going to have more of that and some of the systems of it. But for today, the only thing we really need to do to be successful with shielding is just to keep in mind that we do have an aura, that it does have layers, and that it's anywhere from 3 to 6 feet out from our physical body. That's all we need to do to visualize to be successful with shielding. So what shielding is just like it sounds. It's shielding your aura. Now, why would we need to shield our aura? Some of you are probably already sitting there thinking, God, I know I need to do it, and here's why. Some of you are going to recognize yourself in this. If you tend to go out into, let's say, crowds or different scenarios and pick up a lot of thoughts, feelings, energy that's not your own, then that's a sign that you may need to shield. Now, we will have another video in the near future about that, what I just talked about, which is taking on energy that's not your own. That's known as being an empath or a clairsentient. So we're going to have more about that so we can learn more about that. But just know that so many people that are drawn to this path and that are fascinated and want to learn all about this, it's because they tend to be sensitive souls who tend to take on the feelings of others as if they're their own, or tend to absorb, kind of like a sponge, the energy and the feeling of their environment. And so that's another thing to understand about the aura. It is spongy, and people have various types of auras. So nothing wrong with having a spongy aura. We just have to learn to manage it. It's a tool like anything else. So first thing we want to do is we want to keep in mind that if we do need to shield, in other words, if we're taking on too much of other people's pain, if we're going home drained from situations or just from like supporting someone through a tough time, we want to keep our own energy clean, because by doing that, we can be a better beacon of light to those who might need our help, and we can be better for ourselves, better in our own lives. So the first thing to understand when we do any shielding technique is we want that shield to permeate to the most outer layer of the aura, but not only to that, because again, our auras are multifaceted, and the way we perceive information from the world around us, and for that matter, transmit energy and information out, different types of information and sensibilities and emotions emit and come in from different layers of the aura. So the biggest thing with shielding is we want to visualize making sure we're hitting the outer layer of the aura with that shield, but just mentally set the intention that your shield is going to work through all layers. So the first technique, and you might want to write this down, set the intention that your shield works on your outer and all layers of the aura. So step 1, outer layer, all layers of the aura. That is again, step 1. Now, there are so many techniques. I'm going to teach you 3. Now, these are not the only, just threw my pencil. These are not the only techniques out there. But these are the three that I have found the most people I have worked with, learned from, just learned about, have had the most success with. So first is going to be our mirror technique. So you are simply going to visualize a mirror on the entire outside of your aura. And what that's going to help you do is reflect back to others their own. If, let's say, you're around people who aren't very self-aware, maybe they're sort of, for lack of a better term, dumping negative energy on others, you want to hold that mirror up to help those people be more aware of what's their own, so they're not sort of like dumping it on you, let's say. So many people find that very, very successful. So first technique would be the mirror technique. Second technique would be, actually, I'm going to give you my top favorite technique second, golden. And the reason this is my very favorite technique is that it brightens your aura, it raises your vibration, and it works as a different type of mirror. It's more than just a mirror. So the technique is simply to ask the angels to fill your aura with bright golden light. I particularly love this. This is my absolute favorite shielding technique because it helps to raise your consciousness and the way that you feel. And actually, I guess you could combine the techniques. Yeah, I guess we'll make that the third technique is what we'll do. So that's the way we'll sort of understand this. But just know that when you ask the angels to fill your aura with bright golden light, what that's going to do is help. We might say that, think of it this way. It's kind of like if you heated your furnace up and anything touches it kind of burns up. You're not burning people. It's just that nothing that is not in your highest good can even get in because your aura is so bright. So I'm going to say first technique is pretty simple. Just put that mirror up. Second technique is that bright golden energy. And I'm going to say the third technique would be to combine them. They're both fantastic. Because when you have that bright golden light and you're holding up that mirror, the idea is maybe you're showing people their own stuff, but in a kind and compassionate way. And you're not taking on other people's stuff, whether that's negative thoughts, lower vibration fears, anger, resentments, whatever the case. And again, and I say this again, there are so many different techniques out there for shielding. These are just two, I guess you could say three by combining them. Again, the most people I've encountered have had success with these. I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.